Yes, can you all hear me? So whoever is online, if you can hear me, then please let me know. So basically, I'm doing this live chat today because I'm just doing a review of all the recipes I did put up in the month of February. So I'm just going to take you through all the recipes that I put up, and I'll be leaving a link for all the recipes of the month of February. That is all the links down in the description box, and just be telling you all what I updated or what I uploaded in February. So if you all have missed anything, you can just go and click on the link and you'll get to see the recipes. So I've listed them down here in my diary. Hi Samita, happy Holi. Thanks for joining me. I said today is a holiday, so many people are at home today. So I got this, I said, let me take this opportunity to chat with all of you. How are you doing, Samita? Nice to see you online. So I've just listed down all my recipes in my lovely diary here, which I journal in every day. So if you all have missed out any of the recipes that I put up in the month of February, you all can get a recap over here and also find the link down in the description box. So starting on the 1st of February, I had put up a Goan recipe. Actually, in the month of February, I had put up loads and loads of Goan recipes. And I had put up the brinjal fry recipe. So this was my mom's recipe, and she used to make it, quite often. That's the way she could get me to eat brinjals. So I put up that recipe, and I got a very good review. Many people liked it. They said, "Akshita, it's nice, and simple, and really delicious." So that was the first recipe. So as you all come online and join me, please say hi so I know you're online, and you can just type your comments so I can reply to them. So so that was the recipe that I put up on the 1st of Feb. Then on the 3rd of Feb, I put up a very traditional Goan sweet called Pinagra or Pinaka, and I got loads and loads of likes, and many people said, Akshita, you made it really simple to prepare. Now most of my recipes that I put up in February had the Goan chogri, the black chogri, which comes in the typical pyramid form. I used that, but many people said, Akshita, what do we do if we don't get our hands on this Goa chogri? So the closest thing that you all can come to is palm sugar. So palm sugar is available, and it looks just like Goa chogri. Taste also almost similar. So for all these recipes that I put up, where I used Goa chogri, if you don't get it, you can use palm sugar. So Samita, how was your Holi, and what did you do? What did you make special? Did you make Puran Poris? I had made Puran Poris and Katachi Amti. I've already uploaded the recipe for those of you who missed it out. It's there on my channel. I'll leave a link down below. So basically, Puran Pori is made out of chana dal, and we only use the dal to make the Puran Pori. We want the dal to be as dry as possible. So all the liquid of the dal or the dal stock, you make this lovely Katachi Amti, and it is just mind blowing. It's my sister-in-law, Dr. Anagha's recipe, and we make it, whenever we make Puran Poris, and it is just delicious. So now in this Goa Pinagra that I had put up, I got a question from Glenda D'Souza. Glenda asked me that do we need to wash the rice? Because in this, what I did is I roasted a little bit of rice and then I ground it to a very, very fine powder. So you don't really need to wash the rice, but what you can do is first of all take a nice clean dry cloth and just pack the rice very, very, very dry, and just to remove any dust or dirt. And if you want, you can wash the rice and then keep it for sun dry it for about a day or two till it's completely dry, and then grind it. Then Iona Leah asked me whether we can roast a rice powder or rice flour rather than actually buying the rice and grinding it. So you can do that. You can roast the rice flour too. Then Venetia Carlton said, can we use regular jaggery for the pinagra? And I said, no, you can't use regular jaggery because it doesn't taste the same. The golden or light brown color jaggery that you use, it just doesn't give you the same effect. So, like I said, the closest thing to it would be palm sugar. So then on the 4th of February, again, I posted a Goan recipe, which is the Goan sausage. And I posted 2 recipes in that one video. And one was the Goan chili fry. And I posted also the Goan sausage rice or the sausage pulao. So I got a good response for that. Also, I calculated the recipe is very simple. I didn't add a lot of stuff to the chili fry because then it just changes the flavor of the chili fry and you don't get the real taste of the sausage. So I kept it as simple as possible, as you will see in the recipe. Then on the 6th of February, I had put up prawn pulao, and it was very delicious. It was very simple, the recipe, yet it was really delicious, and you could actually relish the flavor of the prawns in this recipe. So basically, I'm doing this video for those of you who have joined now. I'm doing this video so that if you have missed out any of my videos in February, I will tell you whatever all videos I have posted, and I will leave the link so you can just go and click on it. Then on the 8th of February, I had posted dodol, which is again a Goan sweet. And many people really appreciated this recipe because I kept it as simple as possible with very few ingredients and quite a quick recipe too. Like many people were like, Akshita, wow, we didn't know that dodol could be made so easily. So I just made it as simple as possible. Like I say, my recipes are mostly quick, easy, and simple yet delicious. So those of you who are joining me right now, wishing all of you and your loved ones a very happy Holi. Then on the 11th of February, I posted my raw mango curry, which is made out of kairi, and it tastes super delicious. It's a very simple curry, but it adding the mango or adding the kairi really elevates this dish, and it goes so well with rice and some pickle at the side. Then on the 11th of February, again I posted a very traditional Goan sweet, which is called tizan, which is made out of natsani flour. So it's very healthy, and it's really very nutritious and so super simple to prepare. Many people said that it's very rich in iron, so it's given to people who are anemic, or it's given to people who are just getting better after a fever or a flu. So tizan is a really good recipe. So if you have missed it, go to my description box or my comment section, and I will leave a link over there. You can just click the link, and it will take you directly to my recipe. Then on the 18th of February, I posted how to make homemade condensed milk. And that also is a very simple recipe. So if you want to make condensed milk at home, you can go and check out this recipe. Then with Valentine's Day being around the corner on the 14th of Feb, on the 13th of Feb, I posted a strawberry pie, which is very similar to my lemon pie recipe, but I substituted the lemons with strawberries and it turned out super delicious. Then on the 14th of Feb, I posted Goa drumstick suke, which is basically a drumstick bhaji, which is made with this lovely masala, which I actually ground on my grinding stone. And when you grind masala on the stone or the fator, the flavor is super it just has a different flavor than rather than grinding it in a mixer. So I did that, and the vegetable just turned out super. Then on the 19th of February, I put up the recipe for homemade banana chips. Even that was a super hit. And who doesn't like banana chips? So I made the lovely pepper flavored one, which I love, and it turned out really good. Then on the 20th of February, I put up a typical Goan tambre bhaji, which is made out of red amarantha leaves. And that also is very healthy. Again, it's rich in iron. So, for those of you who have iron deficiency, you can have this once in a week. It's really, really good and very, very delicious too. Then on the 24th of February, I put up East Indian recipe, which is fugyas. Now, I had got tons and tons and tons of requests during Christmas season. Akshata, can you show us fugyas? And I said, okay, I'm not going to make it during Christmas because I had so much to do. I had my home cleaning to do. I had sweets to make, and places to go to visit all my family and friends. So I was super busy, but it was on my radar, and I said I have to try out the fugyas. So I approached one of my best friends' moms, and she gave me a traditional recipe. But I think the way that, I mean, her family has been making it, they've been adding urid dal. And when I posted it on my Facebook page, and some of the groups that I am in, I got so many comments, Kapshita, don't add urid dal to fugyas. So I crossed my fingers and I said, I'm never, 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 never going to put urid dal into fugyas. There is another recipe which is similar to fugyas, in that you have to add urid dal. So I will be putting up that recipe too. But everyone was so sweet because it was my first time, and I was like, I hope I haven't goofed up. The fugyas, however, turned out super delicious. So if you haven't made fugyas or you don't know what fugyas is, you need to watch this recipe. Basically, it's called balloon bread, and it is these little soft, light, crispy on the outside, just little balls of heaven, I would call them, because they're so delicious. And the best part about them is they soak up, anything you dip your fugyas in. So if you put it into some salt patel or some chicken curry, it just soaks up all the flavor. And fugyas can be had all by themselves too. They just are delicious, and it's very simple. So go check it out. Even if you're not an East Indian, even if you've never tasted fugyas in your life before, once you make it, you will love it. And you can serve it as a tea time snack. You can serve it in place of bread or chicken, or chapatis or poris. You can have it. Just try it out. Try out something new. So I have got my hands on the authentic Ugyas recipe. So thanks to many of my Facebook friends. So I might put up another recipe for the authentic and traditional Ugyas recipe. So I can see some more people have joined me on my chat. So why don't you log in into your YouTube or Google and just say hi so I can chat with you all. I know who's online. Okay, and then the last recipe that I posted in the month of February was on the 27th of February, was my mushroom masala roast. So basically, Lent is going on. For those of you who don't know what Lent is, it is 40 days before Easter. So many people, I mean, it's not compulsory, but many people out of their own free will, stop eating non-veg. Some people are just pescatarian, that is, they just stick to fish and vegetables or egg and vegetables. So I have a load and loads and loads of vegetarian recipes. So I have been putting up quite a few recipes, which I continued now in the month of March. But I had put up this mushroom roast masala, and everyone loved it. They said, Akshata, we didn't know that you can use mushrooms like this too. So if you haven't watched that recipe, then I would suggest that you go and make it. It's really super delicious. So that is my video, or that is my list of all the recipes that, excuse me, that I posted in the month of Feb. And I have tons and tons of recipes coming up also on my channel. So stay tuned. And besides that, if you have any requests for any particular recipe that you're looking for, some traditional recipe or some new recipe that you would like me to put up, just write to me. All you have to do is log in into your YouTube account or your Google account, open a Gmail, and you can come to my channel, leave comments, send me messages, and that way I'll know what I can put up for you. So besides that, what else is happening? Basically now my son has just finished off with his 9th standard, Aryan. He's going to the 10th. He'll be starting school. In fact, school is going to be reopening tomorrow. So back to the grind. And my daughter Ida is also starting with her 12th. So this year I have 2 board exams, but they're managing on their own. So pretty cool. Otherwise, everything's going great. And I have loads and loads of recipes coming up. Some recipes are also, I've got some requests on Facebook for some traditional recipes which I have to research on and come up with. And that's about it. So I know it's in the afternoon, so many of you all might be having a nice siesta since it's a bank holiday and a holiday. Spoon and pepper. Hi Akshita, can you please share the recipe for bibinka? Yes, I will. I will definitely do that. Nice name. So you have a channel, Spoon and Paper. I'm going to check it out after I finish this chat. Yes, I will come up with bibinka. It is a little difficult to make because of all the layers, and you have to get it really right. But yes, it's on my charts. It's on my list of YouTube videos to be made. So definitely I'll come up with bibinka. And I said I'll just surprise all of you guys with a surprise chat, see who all are online. Besides that, basically, what else is happening? Yeah, and now as you all know, in some few days, I think a month exactly, we'll be having Easter. So be on the lookout for my Easter egg recipes. I have quite a few Easter egg recipes that I've already put up for the past 2 years. Yeah, sure. Thank you so much, Spoon and Paper. I will definitely put it up. But it's a lot of, it's like, it either comes out right, or it just doesn't come out, So fingers crossed with all that effort. I hope mine comes out good. But yes, I'm going to try it. I know, like that day I was going through Facebook and somebody had put up a 11-layer bibinka, and I was like, wow, and it looked really, spot on. So, hey, hi, Savio. Good afternoon. Nice to see you. I think I chatted with all of you during Christmas, I think last. Savio especially. I think you were there during the Christmas live streaming. So what have all of you all been up to? Tell me. Have you all been cooking all my recipes? Have you all been trying my recipes? Yes, good. That's nice to hear. So now the weather's changing, and today Holi, they say after Holi the weather like really starts getting really, really hot. It's already pretty warm in Mumbai. I hope it doesn't get too hot. Otherwise, what am I up to? I've been busy, enjoying some movies. Me and my hubby in the night we sit and after finishing all our chores for the day, watch movies. And okay, Savio says he tried out my Christmas recipes. Yeah, I know you've been giving me a very good feedback during Christmas. I have been reading all your messages. Thanks, Savio. Well, I have so many more recipes. I researched and I found many new recipes also. Traditional Christmas recipes, which I'm going to share with you all this Christmas. Annie Ferreira joins us. Hi, I have tried most of your recipes for Christmas. It's really amazing that I came across your video. Thanks. So you're most welcome, Annie. I'm so thankful for all of you guys. Without you all, I think my channel would be nowhere. I mean, all of you all supporting me, and especially during Christmas and Easter, the lovely comments that I get, I really want to put up more and more and more recipes. Savio says, especially the caramel toffee, it came out really good. I'm so happy and I'm so pleased. And basically, what I like to do is I like to, make the recipe as simple as possible. I don't like complicated recipes, and I don't like recipes with loads and loads and loads of ingredients. So that's my motto: keep it simple yet delicious. The other day I was just typing, just checking out Akshata's recipes, and I got Akshata's recipes milk cream. I guess my milk cream recipe, especially the one I put up this Christmas with the very traditional shell shape, was a big hit. I got loads and loads of comments, and milk cream is really my favorite, my family's favorite. I make it almost like 3 to 4 times during Christmas because it just gets over. So now look out for my Easter egg recipes coming soon. I have to start working on them. So most probably tomorrow, since my son is going to school, so I'll accompany him, go and get all my Easter egg supplies and keep them ready. So then I can research and do different type of Easter eggs and try out different colors and designs and icing sugars, and that's on my charts now. So Annie, what was your favorite Christmas recipe that I put up? What was your favorite? And Savio, of course, you said caramel toffee. What else did you try out? And what else did you all like? So this way I can also come to know, what everyone is really, what's everyone's favorite, so I can work out on something which is similar and give you all new kind of recipes as well as traditional recipes during Christmas and Easter. So Samita, are you still there? You didn't tell me what you prepared today for Holi. And he says milk cream was very easy to make. Yeah. If you follow the recipe, like I got many comments saying that, their milk cream did not really set. Then I told them, asked them, did you, stick to the quantity? Did you sieve your cashew nuts? Because that's so very important. Spoon and Paper says, I liked all your Christmas recipes and your favorites video. I'm still trying to buy Mari Wala liniment, not available or out of stock. Mari Wala, did I mention that in one of my chats? Mari Wala liniment is available. I think, it's available in most of the chemist shops. So I think it's even available online. When did I mention Mari Wala now? I really can't remember. Okay, Savio says, I tried marzipan, milk cream, coconut ice, and chocolate fudge. All your recipes are a real hit. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. You're really making me happy. First, I was wondering whether anyone is going to join me on chat, and now you guys have joined me, and I've got this big, broad smile, and I'm really happy. Annie says, coconut cake was more delicious. Oh, thank you. The traditional bath, you mean, the Goan bath. You had mentioned it in your favorite 3-part video. Okay, now I remember. Okay, that's really good. So, Spoon and Paper, what's your name? So I can address you with your name. So those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, basically Mariwala is a kind of a liniment oil. You get it in most of the chemists. I'll try to get up my bottle. It's in my kitchen, in my bedroom cabinet, medicine cabinet. So I'll have to walk out of here, but maybe if I can do it. Basically, if you have any kind of joint pain or back pain or something, you just need to put a little bit of this liniment. I think it's a Parsi based liniment oil, because one of my Parsi friends had recommended to me. And you just have to put a little bit of it. So if your legs are paining, sometimes even children, when they have, my kids when they were growing up and they had these growing pains, where their legs used to pain, we should just massage a little bit of it, and believe me, within about half an hour, you get relief of it. So that's what Spoon and Paper is talking about. I had a 3-part favorite video where I shared all my favorite cosmetics and my favorite things of the month, and I mentioned that also. Thanks for reminding me. I totally forgotten about it. But seriously, if you get your hands on it, it's amazing. It is available online, I think, on Amazon. So, getting back to the Christmas recipes, although we're very, very far from Christmas right now, but coconut ice also, I got such a great response because it's such a simple recipe. There's no cooking involved, and many people appreciated it too. So I've already gone into my video 25 minutes. I'll have to wind up in another 5 minutes. So thank you so much, guys, for really joining me on my chat. And I am going to surprise you all like this once in a way and catch you all unawares. So I am going to be coming up with many more traditional recipes, Goan recipes. I have my list all ready here. You know, it's on my phone. I keep, whenever I think of something, I go and I put it down on my phone, and whenever I get the time, then I start uh, working on it. Good to see you live. I wish it was two ways. I wish I could see all of y'all too. But I guess all of y'all can connect with me on, Facebook. That way, at least I can see who y'all are and chat with y'all. So it's under the same name, Akshata's Recipes. You know, I'll leave a link of my Facebook down after I finish this video, and once I get into editing, I'll leave my link down below. I also have an Instagram account, so you can follow me there. I keep posting stuff on my Insta account, and I also have a blog all under the name Akshata's Recipes. So you all can follow me there too. Okay, Maria Nunes has joined us. Maria says, I like your recipes. Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much. You all are all so sweet. Okay, Savio says a suggestion. Could you please share some cake recipes? Definitely, I will. Actually, as of now, I have quite a few cake recipes, Savio. Yes, I already have I put up an eggless chocolate cake. I've already have a chocolate cake recipe. I have a fruit and nut recipe also. So what I'll do is I'll make a separate playlist. So you can go and I'll put it under cakes. So you can go. Okay, that day I got a question. I don't know whether you all will be able to see my phone, the picture. One second. Okay, if you all can see, now this is Akshata's recipes. It might be coming inverted, but there's something called playlist. So this is my screen. So when you go to YouTube and you type Akshata's recipes, you get all these things on my home page. So you start with home. If you press videos, you'll get all my videos. Then there's something called playlist. Now in playlist, I don't know whether you can see it, but in playlist, you will get all the segregations. So, there's baking, there's Goan recipes, there's Maharashtrian recipes. So what you can do is, if you're looking out for something like Savia, you said cakes. So I'll make a separate playlist for cakes because I have I think about 6 or 7 cake recipes. So you can go there and check them out. And I have all the ones you're asking for. I have chocolate, I have fruit based. I even have, I think, yes, it's visible. Okay, thanks. So you can go and research, and if you want any more recipes, just write to me, and I'll leave my email address down too. It's ansequera@yahoo.com and yahoo.in. So you can write to me also, email me, and I can put up all those recipes. Maria Noon says, please teach us how to make parlor made chocolate of vanilla ice creams, but really a good one. Is that chocolate? Parlor made chocolate of vanilla ice cream. Or I think you mean to say you want to make, how you get, okay, chocolate, right? So Maria's requested to make chocolate or vanilla ice creams. Maria, I already have a vanilla ice cream recipe. Chocolate I haven't put up yet. But I have a vanilla ice cream homemade recipe, which is just a 3 ingredient recipe. So again, like I showed you all, go to my homepage. There's something called playlist. Click on it, and I have a section for ice creams only. I think I've put up choco chip ice cream. I've put up strawberry ice cream. I've put up an ice cream cake recipe there. So vanilla ice cream is there already, Maria. So chocolate, yes, I will come up with chocolate ice cream surely. And if you really want it parlor made, then what you have to do is just go and buy, you get ready made cones. Just make your ice cream and then just scoop it up and put it into your cone and you get parlor made. I have to learn how to make cones too. So I will come up with that recipe too. So, like I was saying, playlists are there, so just go and you can check out whatever you're looking for. Like right now I've made a playlist for veg recipes for Lent because I've got so many requests on my Facebook. Yakshata, come up with some interesting veg recipes, because otherwise like mostly like vegetable is just like some boiled cabbage with a little bit of coconut at the side, and no one wants to just eat that for the whole of Lent. So I got many requests saying that Akshita, show us some easy but very delicious and interesting veg recipes for Lent. So I have been coming up with those recipes. I have some more recipes that I want to share with you all. So I will be coming up with those too. So should I end here? It's already 31 minutes. I guess all of you want to go back to doing whatever you all were doing before I came and interrupted your afternoon. Fugia's recipe was very easy. Thank you, Annie. But I guess I goofed up a little bit. Like I said, many people told me that in Fugia's you don't add urid dal. But then my friend's mom had given me this recipe, and according to her mother, actually her grandmother, it's her grandmother's recipe, and she said they used to put a little bit of ground urid dal. But later on, I figured out that there's another recipe. I think it's called barai. I don't know. I'm not very sure, but I think in that you have to add urid dal. So I have to come up with another recipe of. One second, I'm just checking what that person sent me. No, it's not here. Uh, so I'll be coming up with a traditional fugia recipe which doesn't have the urid dal in it. Many people have requested me to do that. So when I get the time, I'll come up with another recipe for fugias. But fugyas, I was really scared. Like I said in my video, also, I was really petrified to do it. So before starting my recipe, also, I just prayed to God and let it come out good and it not, I don't want to make a mess of it and have to throw the whole thing out. And believe me, it came out so good, the fugyas, that it got over also the same day. In fact, my kids and my husband and me, like in the middle, whenever we were hungry, we were just going and just popping and eating those fugyas all by itself because it's so delicious. Some people said fugia, some people put a little extra sugar and make it, on the sweeter side. Where some people said, Akshita, cut down on the sugar. It shouldn't be very sweet also. So I guess it's, every family has their own traditional recipe for fugias. I also got a recipe for sannas, the Goan sannas, which have toddy. So that's also on my radar. I'm going to be making that. Only thing I have to get my hands on some good toddy. And again, I hope it turns out good. So let's see. So I think I'll end my video here. Thank you everyone for joining me on this chat. Is there anyone just joining now? Anything you all want to say before I log out? I love doing these live chats because I can connect with all of you so on a real personal level here, and it's so good. Otherwise, it's just me chatting and doing all the talking on the videos. So I'd like to thank all of you, Annie Ferreira, Maria Noon, Savio Govies. I hope I said it right. And Samita was the first one to join me. Spoon and Paper. I must go and check out that channel. So like I said, you can hey, Ani says, please show the East Indian varis. That's right. I think it's varis, right, Annie? Varis is the one in which you add the urid dal. That's what I got. Varis, yes. I think it looks like a donut. Annie, am I right? Because that's what many people told me, that the varis looks like a donut and it has the urid dal in it. And there's also the East Indian wedding pickle. I've got a request for about from 3 or 4 of my viewers. So I'll try to get that also. Yes. Thanks, Annie. Yeah, that I couldn't remember the word. It's varis. Yes. So Waris. So I'm gonna try and do that too. So I think I'll wait for another 5 minutes and then I'll log off. So today I'm just going to be busy getting ready for school, which is going to start tomorrow for my son. So I finish ironing his uniforms and just getting ready back into the school mode of getting up in the morning and making tiffin boxes. I mean, he was at home. He finished his ninth. I think about 10 days ago. It was a board exam, the ICSE board exam. So like for 10 days, I was not getting up early, no tiffins to make. So now back to the grind from tomorrow. But it's fun. It's okay. After that, he's also going to be in college with my daughter. So then no tiffin making. But that's how I actually started Akshata's recipes. For those of you who did not see my video as to how I started Akshata's recipes, what used to happen is my kids, so my daughter Ira and Aryan, they're like 2 years apart. Aryan's 2 years younger than Ira. And I used to give them, their tiffin boxes. And I always like to make the tiffin boxes interesting. So I never used to just give them the simple, chapati, bhaji, and all that stuff. So I used to try to make their tiffins interesting and make different type of things, yet try to keep it as healthy as possible and try to get them to eat everything. And then their friends used to eat half of their dabbas. And even today, all of them are like, Auntie, Auntie, make this for us. Auntie, we love your brownies. And they're such a sweet group of friends, all of them. And soon I had to start sending much more in my daughter, especially her tiffin box, because all her friends and they all love my tiffin. And then their mothers used to ask me on WhatsApp and call up and say, Akshata, how did you make this? How did you make that? And then instead of typing the recipe and sending it to them, I said, why not start a channel where I can just start putting all these videos over there and everyone can see how I make this and that. And that's how Akshata's recipe started, actually. So, and I'm so happy I started Akshata's recipes. I've made so many new friends and, all of you all kind people, even all of you have logged in today. And that really makes my day, guys. In fact, on my daughter, when she finished her 10th standard and they had her farewell, so they all had written comments, they were writing comments on their lab coats. And there were so many of her friends who wrote, Ira, we're going to miss your mama's dabba. And Ira was like, what? So that just shows, okay, I love cooking. I love sharing my recipes. And with all of the good response that I get from all of you guys and the love and appreciation, I just want to put out more and more and more. So, guys, I think I've taken up enough of your afternoon time. I'm sure you'll all want to get back to doing whatever you'll want. I mean, whatever y'all were doing rather before I came on the scene just now. So, I'll say bye. And I'll leave the link to all the recipes that I mentioned today in my February recipes. So you can just go and click it. And like I said, go and check out the playlist. That way, you can really find what you're looking for. And anything you'll require, any recipe you're looking for, just write to me on my email, or write to me on Instagram, or write to me on Facebook. Um, I do check my Insta and my Facebook at least once or twice a day. So, and I definitely try and reply as soon as possible to all of y'all. So that way I can stay in touch with all of you. And even this way, I just catch you all unawares, and I can chat with all of you. So thank you so much, guys. Have a great month of March. Have a great day. Take care of your health. All of you all exercise. Drink lots of water. Now with the heat coming on, you need to drink a lot of water. Take care. And like I say, be kind and loving to one another. And I'll end this live chat. And I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you'll think. Bye, guys.